Hey everybody, this is Craig from 9Volt Games, and today I am reviewing Sonic Generations. Now, technically I've already reviewed this game for my site. This will be the third time. I personally reviewed it as like a first impressions. I beat the first two waves. If you beat the game, you know what I'm talking about. First two waves of levels. And then I did a first impressions review of it. And I gave it an 8 out of 10. My friend Jaime reviewed it in 3D. He didn't really give it a numeric value. He kind of just did a rundown of the game. He beat it in 3D. Now, I went back and I beat this entire game in 3D. And now I can kind of do a review on what it was like in 3D and what the game itself was like. And I'm going to tell you right now that it is actually... the score went down, but not tremendously. The score is now going to be a 6. A 6 out of 10, and I'll explain why. Obviously, I think the presentation is phenomenal. And I'm one of the people who actually does love the 3D Sonic games as much as I love the 2D Sonic games. Obviously, I think the 2D Sonic games are just a slight bit better, mainly in the music department, because if you watch... I don't want to ruin anything, I just beat it. Alright, so let's get away from that. Let me get out of here. This is the final area. Now, you all have seen my video, maybe, if you're watching this one, and you've all seen it, maybe. So you know what my favorite levels are. So, right off the bat, I'm only saying one of the levels that I thought was truly great is actually represented here, and I think this actually gave it the final push to that level even being in my list, because originally it was Mystic Woods. However, I'll go back and play it. I actually will go back, and I'll do Green Hill. There's quite a handful of levels, and it does span across all the games. So I think... Come on. You? I think just for fan service alone, the game gets a 5 straight out the gate. I can say that. It's too much. It gives a 3 right out the gate. And the other 3 points come from the playability of the game. I mean, it plays, if it's 2D side-scroller, it's 2D. It plays like the old 2D games. If it's 3D one, it plays like the newer 3D games. So keep that in mind. It plays like the Sonic 2006 and up 3D games. It's got some elements from, Sonic and the Secret Rings. It's got some elements from Sonic 2006. It's got some elements from Sonic Adventures. But mostly, it's the newer 3D version of Sonic right here. And the level designs are great. If you stack them up side by side with the other ones, obviously they're a little different, all of them. But the fact that you can go back and you can play Green Hill Zone with the 3D Sonic, which is what I'm going to play. And I actually should play it while I'm doing it. And the fact that you can go back and you can play all the 3D ones in a 2D version, especially the Sonic Colors level, that one was pretty cool. I do think that the... Oh, Justin sent me a message. I think that the overall presentation was great. And the overall, what the game is at its core was what the reason that I'm giving it a 6. Let me beat this level and we'll talk more. Oh, I missed that. And I died. It is so close up here. If I saw it in the third dimension, it'd be great. Why did I keep fucking that up? Jesus. Doing terrible. See, and this is where it switches to the Sonic Unleashed. Oh, fuck. Oh, well. Sonic Unleashed, Sonic Color Style switches to the 2D here, even though you're still in the 3D style of play. Horrible. fuck this all up. Oh, come on. Oh, get the fuck out of here. Oh, I stopped boosting too soon. Dumb. It's alright. Probably would have got an S if I didn't die. Anyways, so that's basically just of how the 3D ones work. Now, the reason I'm going to give it a 6 out of a 10 is because the 3D ones, if you didn't like them, you're still not going to like them. It's largely unchanged. Come on. And same thing with the 2D ones. Now, the 2D ones have the problem of this. If you are a fan of the 3D ones, like I am, the 3D powers are not there anymore. So it's very difficult to go back and play the 2D ones when it's in the 3D frame. You know what I'm talking about? Like 2.5D. I'll show you. If you don't have boost and stuff, and they even make a joke about it at the end of the game, when you don't have boost, it's hard. Because you always assume that you have it. So you'll play the game in 3D, and then you'll go back to 2D and play the harder version in 2D. That's how I like to do it. And you try and do the double jump boost, and it just doesn't work. Oh, come on. See what I mean? Like, I just tried to boost. You guys didn't see it, but I did. Fuck. Oh, come on. I tried to jump it. I don't know if you know what I tried to just do there, but it was retarded. I do have much better time. I think my best time on here is 1:30. Okay. Now, as you see, that wasn't so bad. S ranking. Not that hard to get S rankings in this game. It plays like normal, and like the Green Hill Zone is a huge part of Sonic history. But I feel like that it deserves a 6 out of 10 because there was a lot of missed opportunities in this game. There's hugely missed opportunities. Some of the levels I wouldn't consider classic. And surprisingly, with other reviewers, this is one I really agree on. They said the same thing. It's about this missed opportunities with levels. Some of these, man, aren't classic. Some of them are just frustrating, and I actually hated them in the original game. City Escape, I didn't like. I did not like it. I know some of you out there, maybe you liked it. I didn't like it. Some of the levels, man, Sky Sanctuary, like, really, that's the most memorable level from Sonic and Knuckles is Sky Sanctuary? Come on. If you want to do anything, do Ice Cap, fucking Ice Cap Zone. Yes, I know that was on my top 5, but if you ask anybody about Sonic 3, and Sonic Knuckles are the same game. It's just one's a continuation of the other. Even if you go to level select in Sonic and Knuckles, it gives you all the levels from 3. I don't know. There was missed opportunities with the levels, and that would have put it at a 7 for me. And then I got to the final boss, and the final boss in this game is severely disappointing. I wish that someone would have told me that the final boss was this disappointing, because I got to it, man, and I beat him. He's not hard. He's frustrating. I died a lot, but that's the spacing of the rings and the boss and like the. You'll see if you ever play this game. I feel the bosses that were the mid bosses at the end of every 3-level run was good. You know what? I'm gonna go through. I'm just gonna show you for people who don't have it. I want to show you what levels they have in here. So this will be a bit of a spoiler. This is what I'm gonna end it on. It has great graphics. It's a great idea from Sega. I'm glad they brought back the original 2D Sonic and 3D Sonic and they smashed them together. The concept was awesome. The 3D was great. The 3D was some of the greatest 3D I've ever seen. The result screen really pops out at you, but this screen right here, the home hub, is not actually that great in 3D. It actually fucked with my eyes a lot. So let's go through. First you got Green Hill Zone. All these games are playable in 2D, 3D. Chemical Plant. Sky Sanctuary. Then you have your boss, which is the Death Egg Robot from Part 2. Very much modified. Speed Highway. This was pretty good. City Escape. Didn't like the level. Seaside Hill. Perfect Chaos. He was an awesome, awesome boss. I won't lie. Crisis City, you might remember this from the Sonic 2006. Just kidding, I'm the only one who beat it. Rooftop Run. Planet Wisp from Sonic Colors. That level was the biggest pain in the ass here. Egg Dragoon. Crab Rangoon. And then the final boss, which was severely disappointing, and I'll let you guys have all that on your own. But, yeah, man. Is the game worth it? I think you can get it for $20 now. It's totally worth $20. It wasn't worth $60 when it came out originally, and that's when I got it. But like I said, man, it does do a good job of utilizing the 3D. It's a great concept. I'm really bummed out about the lack of DLC for this game. If they had done some DLC and beefed this game up with some more levels, it would have been epic. But they didn't do it, and they're not going to plan on doing it. And the way that the game is, it's like there can't be a Sonic Generations 2. Not necessarily a point of story. It's just like it's tacky. It's a good thing that's like one thing came out, maybe in a couple generations they do it again, but I just can't foresee it happening. Hopefully I get proven wrong. Thank you guys for watching.